Another thing that happens when you are a lighting artist is you say like you're a bit competitive in the sense that you want to be like better, maybe even the best in something. How do you feel when people are posting their own work in different Discord or online, and you see it pop up, and you see the art station, and you go, "Oof, this is a really good piece." Do you get intimidated? Do you get motivated, demotivated? What happens to you? Do you like open up Unreal trying to do your own piece? How do you function in that context?
Oh man, all those things that you just said describe at least like me. um, you feel a sense of intimidation at first because you're like, oh no, this they're at this awesome studio, or they're even sometimes like a junior artist. They're someone that isn't even in the industry yet, and you're like, that's insane. They're like so good.
Yeah,
Um,
I feel the same
but
also. Sometimes I look at the
oh
stuff pop up, I'm like, I'm screwed.
yeah, but uh, but then you realize. I mean, there's a sense of admiration as well. You're like, that's insane. That's like they did some really really smart things with how they're approaching this. They're doing a lot of really cool techniques. There's every time I open ArtStation, I have a list of people I follow, and they're just like, oh my gosh. But I think what the intimidation is then calmed down by like experience is also a big factor because you don't know what's happening behind the scenes as well. You don't know their process or how they're approaching it or how you would even compare to the how comparatively how would you approach that problem, and then how much time do they even spend on it. So it's kind of like a lot, all those things mixed into one, and you're like,
Yeah, that's
this is
definitely the
awesome.
case for a lot of people, I think. But what I can do, I can tell, at least recommend people is it's always better to compete with yourself, because if you are like looking at other people and kind of competing against other, I think it can be a bit more challenging and demotivating. But if you can compete against yourself in the sense like you're doing quicker lighting pieces or better lighting pieces or better value than the previous version, I think all of these things are pretty valuable.
Mhm.
Speaking of value.